Then we flew back to D.C. in February of 2023, where she received her Ghanaian citizenship at the embassy. I mean, she was walking until last year. She just stopped walking at 110. And so she was very committed to being out front, very committed to making sure that this story about what happened to her and her family was known to the world, and very committed to human and civil rights. And one of the greatest honors of my life to get to know her, call her a client, call her a friend, call her a family member. And, that video you showed, Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, who's no longer with us. It showed Uncle Red. These are just people that's over the last 4 or 5 years, man, just spending so much time working with them, trying to get reparatory justice. And, we haven't fully got there yet, but I believe we're still on the road, and I think it still will happen.
A lot of people obviously gained, a lot from them. It was Mother Viola Fletcher, Uncle Red, Hughes Van Ellis, also Leslie Benningfield Randall. They're gone.
Yeah, we're down to one. Leslie Benningfield
down to
Randall,
one.
who actually
I'm sorry, down to one. But yeah.
Yeah, we're down to one, and she actually turned 111 back on November 10th. And so we had a birthday party for her. And again, I mean, she was engaged and alert, and, she's just keep on trucking. So I just believe very strongly that these people were sent here for a very divine mission. Without these 3 survivors being alive and alert and coming to Congress and testifying, meeting with Vice President Kamala Harris, meeting with President Joe Biden, fighting for the Department of Justice first time, and doing a review and report on this issue, et cetera. We wouldn't be here today. This movement, not just for Greenwood, but for reparatory justice for Black people throughout this country, would not be where it is today if it wasn't for people like Mother Viola Fletcher, who decided in her very late age that she was going to be a frontline fighter for justice. She's a civil rights icon. She's a legend. And I'm so glad that the world get to know what we know about her and the type of person that she was. I mean, literally Friday night, she was in a lot of pain, but she was very engaged and just having a great conversation with us and being strong. And so we're going to continue that strength. We're going to continue to remember her and continue to fight with her memory.
I'm a Congo.
Yeah, it's really sad. In my book, Lies About Black People, I quote her from her testimony in 2021. And she said, on May 31st, I went to bed in my family's home in Greenwood. The neighborhood I fell asleep in that night was rich, not just in terms of wealth, but in culture and heritage. My family had a beautiful home. We had great neighbors. I had friends to play with. I felt safe. I had everything a child could need. I had a bright future. Within a few hours, it was all gone. And she talked about in that testimony, Roland, how she still, at over 100, was still worried that people were going to come for her like that happened. So, like it was going to happen right now. So to DeMario, to you, to the whole community, everything you all did to continually uplift her, uplift the community, uplift the family, uplift the story to the nation. We're just so appreciative for you because we couldn't be in that space to do that. I'm so glad that her memory is going to live on through all of us. But I just want to also just take this time to personally commend you for all you did to hold up this queen for the world to know and to see.
Well, I really appreciate that, brother. And, we had a great team, my team at Justice for Greenwood, and the many, many lawyers that worked with us at Schulte, Roth, and Zabel, and all around this country, my good friend, Professor Eric Miller, and Dr. Tiffany Crutcher and the Crutcher Foundation. There's many people that came together to do that work. But I thank you so much. And, of course, what Roland and the Black Star Network and many others have been here supporting us, we couldn't be here without. And here's that testimony you're talking about. And, to sit next to her. Yeah. I'll tell you guys, that was the day that changed everything, because up until that point, a lot of people thought that this was just this lawyer that was, just speaking on behalf of these people, and they were just old people. They don't really know what's going on. But on this day, May 19, 2021, when the world saw for themselves and heard for themselves the things that you just quoted, and people realized, wow, this is real. This person is real. This trauma is real. It changed everything for our movement, and that's why we're still here today.
Thank you.
Mateo, go ahead. Mateo? All right, Mateo is frozen. Let's get him back, and we got to fix this, y'all. DeMario, final thoughts. How are your? Have you already? You think I saw a text. You had memorial information.
Well, it's still being finalized, and I'll certainly get that to you as soon as I possibly can. I guess the final thoughts I would have is, we just want everyone to honor Mother Viola Ford Fletcher. I want you to pray for her family, her children, her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, and she has great-great-grandchildren, someone at that advanced age. And just pray for us down here. It's a really tough day. It's a really tough day, real tough loss. We felt like we have lost such a champion. But I just want to tell people in any community that you're in, there is Mother Fletchers in your community. Get to know them. Uplift their stories, record their stories, do their oral history, and make sure those people, those pioneers, individuals who have suffered through, who have pushed through so much in our community, that they be known and be honored. Mother Fletcher was a person that was born in 1914. Is a person that had to run out of her community because of a massacre. She didn't get the education that she deserved because of what happened with the massacre. She had to spend 70 years of her life working as a domestic in the homes of Caucasians around Oklahoma, and just really trying to just get by. And I'm just real proud that over the last 5 years we've been able to elevate her to international stature. We've been able to improve her quality of life. We've been able to let people know about her story, and she knew how much people loved her. And so I encourage you to continue to love her, her family, but also, like I said, uplift the Mother Fletchers in your own community.
Mateo is back. Go ahead.
Yeah, so to me, the story of Mother Fletcher is sort of dual meaning. On one side, it's the story of resilience and of courage and of everything that she means to Tulsa, to the Black community, to people that are downtrodden, really. And then on the other side, unfortunately, it's a story of failure. It's a story of government, local and federal government, that has dramatically failed the hundreds of people that died, the thousands of people, and the generations that are still suffering from the scars. So the last piece of this, to me, was the recent dismissal by the court that dismissed the Tulsa suits. I think was for lack of standing and failure to state claim. So my question to you is, when I hear politicians say that we're the best country in the world, it rubs me the wrong way. It really does. What do you say what do you feel when you know what you know, and you have that contact with people that have been generationally scarred by a government that has, at best, has ignored pain and at worst has caused it? What do you say to those people that tell you we're the best country in the world?
Well, I firmly believe to even just get anywhere close to being great or the best country in the world, we first must start with reparatory justice. We must fix and that what was broken. We must put people back to being whole, and we must have a commitment with enforcing the laws on the books and creating new laws to make sure things like massacres, redlining, discrimination, things of that nature does not happen. And when it does happen, it's a severe consequence. So I assure your assessment that when people say this is not who we are, we're the best country, they don't understand the history of this country. And it's disappointing when any politician says that. I will say here in Tulsa, because of the work that we've done, we were able to elect our first African-American Mayor Monroe Nichols. He did come in and do some things. He did put together the Greenwood Trust, his road to repair, where he did, adopted many of the proposals from our project Greenwood. And we're very happy and proud of that. But there's still work to be done. As far as the Greenwood Trust, at this time, there is no pathway for individuals like Mother Fletcher and other individuals to receive payments directly for the harm and horror that they had suffered. And that's something we're going to continue to push. And while we are working closely with the city, with Mayor Nichols' administration, we're going to continue to push for those, because those things to happen. We do not feel good that Mother Fletcher left this world without receiving actual direct compensation and reparatory justice from the actual perpetrators of the massacre. So I thank you for your question. And I think until we can do right by the Mother Fletchers of the world, we will not be the best country, and we certainly will not be great.
All right, Demario Solomon Simmons, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, brother.
Let me thank Mateo and Omakongo for being on today's show. Gentlemen, I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Folks, we were in Tulsa for the 100th anniversary. We sat down and talked with Mother Fletcher as well as her brother, Uncle Red. Here is that conversation.
This week from folks and photos and interviews and all kind of stuff. Are they running your racket?
Now, I have to start with, I'm a little hard of hearing on that side. But
I said folks have been sitting here taking pictures and a lot of energy having y'all in the parade and other events. Are they running your racket?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. But I love the parade. The horse, we had a chance to ride in a horse and wagon. Yes, sir. That was really enjoyed that. And I'm sure he did too.
I enjoyed it. This is exciting to me. This history.
So many people.
I'm just overwhelmed with this. I didn't think it would ever happen to me in my life. So my life has been good, but this is special. And I love attention. Love attention. Yes, I do. So I'm so overwhelmed with just, I can't get over it. I'm just so happy about this.
How does it make you also feel to see a younger generation, learning the history and really now wanting to understand what happened here 100 years ago?
I think it's wonderful, but I don't think enough history has been said about it throughout the years. Because I've met so many people that said they've never heard about it. So I think more history is what we'll have to have, to make everybody realize that it happened. I have a niece, she's 70 years old. She said she didn't know about it. Just right up at Bartersville.
She's 70.
Yeah. So I hope more history, and every year have a little celebration like this, It would be not this big. Oh, this is too big, but you should always, recognize it.
No, I say have one every year, make it bigger.
Yeah, make it bigger. That's right.
Now I tell the young people, look up, don't turn back. I tell them, you are number one. So it's only one. We only live. All of us is the same. Races, creeds. We are Americans, and I want you to believe you are number one. So that's what I tell the young people. Yesterday at the parade, I was glad to see mixed kids, black, white, green, all colors. So that brings us more close together. We are only one. So my nephew out there, he said, Uncle Red, tell them what it's all about. You are number one. We are Americans, all of us. So I want to be treated like America. See, I want justice. That's what I'm looking for.
So many people got a chance to listen to y'all's testimony before Congress. And I must say, to listen to you speak, talking about remembering what happened, and painting a picture of that night, of the terror, was just so hard to listen to.
Yeah.
And folks don't understand the pain and agony that black folks have had to experience in this country.
I know that we still have some of that pain and action. Like, I don't sleep all night in the darkness and any little sound.
All these years later.
Oh, sure. Every day. Why not? Every time of day that it happens, look like you think about it. It's something that'll never pass with me. No, sir.
Describe for folks what that community looked like and felt like and what it was like.
The folks that I saw was falling, being shot and killed and bleeding, houses burning, and here smelled smoke and seen fire and heard airplanes raining and just a rumor, you know. And it's wondering how you had to be gathered up and moved out of the community, my parents was told, to save our lives. So that's the part that I can remember hearing.
Where did y'all go afterwards?
I think to a little town called Claremore, Oklahoma. Yeah, from here. We lived someplace up there out on the north end of town, and, you know, so I don't know the name of the highway or anything, but that's where we went and stayed, lived for. And that was the pleasure of me in the parade today is having have a chance to ride in drawn by a horse. I don't know what was the name of the wagon we rode in. But it was real nice. I thought that was really nice, you know, to represent the. Because I think then most people was using horse and wagons, and plus my family didn't own a car, and that was our way of transportation. Yeah.
How old were you when the massacre happened?
6 months old. Just only 6 months old. So I was born January 11, 21. That happened in June. So
where did your family, after the massacre happened, did your family stay here? Did they flee? Where did they go?
Well, we all were together. That's my sister there. We all went to...
Gotcha. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We went to Claremore, Oklahoma, just like my sister.
Now how far is that from here?
I have no idea.
It took quite a while to get there with a horse and wagon, you know.
So how long did y'all live there? And did you return back?
Not to Tulsa then, no. Well, my parents were sharecroppers, and you know, you probably know about or heard about how we didn't plant the harvest, but they would have to do it, and that was his way of making a living for us. Now, as I've said, I never did see any money exchange, but the way of living, of housing and food is what to receive for that kind of service.
Was it hard for you growing up in Greenwood, having that experience, and seeing it destroyed and never been able to come back?
Well, later in years I did, but not until I was a teenager. So then with the family, then, as I said, when we left there, that type of work, we didn't have a chance to attend school, the full school term, because if it was summer, you had to plant the crop, or in the winter, you had to harvest the crop. So we wasn't able to go to school. So by all of my family, we got a very little schooling. And that is a part of life that I miss so much, too. Yeah.
Now, you go into the U.S. Armed Services, and this is the thing that we always talk about. Black folks loved America more than America loved black folks.
That's right.
And so to fight for a nation knowing full well what it did to your family and your community.
It was a segregated army. It was a black army and a white army. Well, it was. We had 2 black officers, a first lieutenant and a second lieutenant. The rest of the captain was white, the colonel was white, the major was white. And that's what the way it was. And so later on up in the years, you know, they started mixing what we had. It was just like you living at home. You were separated from the other army.
But you still served.
We still served, though. We still served.
Well, may I say, you know, I had 2 brothers, 2 sons, and 2 grandsons in service. So what he's saying, you know, I've heard that 3 different generations of times, and they've served on different terms. And each one of the 3 was with the Army or the Navy, and I've learned from their testimony that it's a life that, well, you just don't. You don't have your idea. You have to do what you're compelled to do. And it was pretty rough on them, really.
And sold to Carvana. Ooh, that was too convenient.
It's a great offer. What's wrong, John?
I set aside a week to sell my car, Clarence. I haven't had free time since 2000.
Folks, so we're going to pick the interview up. Go back to it.
Reinvigorated emphasis on Greenwood. You have folks talking about emphasizing Black Wall Street in businesses. It's 100 years later. Think in the future, what do you hope 100 years from now Greenwood and Tulsa will be like for African Americans? What do you hope it will be?
I hope it's being able to get back to normal like it was before. But it's going to be some help because of everything that our race owned then, they should be reimbursed for it before Greenwood can get back like it was. But now, maybe it might be different, but that's my thought about it.
What do you hope for 100 years from now Greenwood will look like?
I hope that we'll get back like it was. Like people own their own business, their own jewelry stores, their own banks, funeral homes, police stations, tailor shops. They work hard to get that. They wanted the people in Oklahoma didn't lend them the money. They had to go to different states to get that money to build that business. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that again.
Now I gotta ask you this. Now, I've met him before coming here. How you let this man go on the Tom Joyner cruise every year dancing with all those young women? I got video of him on the dance floor late at night having a good time.
I think I was present at that time. I've been with them.
To do that, you got to plan. You don't have to have a lot of money. You plan it for years, then you decide what you want to do. You save a few dollars every month, and when time to come to go, you can go.
Yeah, well, I went with him, and I think I was with him during that time when he was dancing. But they invited me.
99.
Yeah.
She was 99 years old when she went on.
Yeah.
Well, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning when I ran into him at the party.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he was out late.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. You see, when I went, I had to be pushed in a wheelchair.
Right. Tom Johnny and his son would take care of me. They said, where's Dad? Said, we got him. So I didn't worry. I had people that looked after me on the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was taking tequila shots.
Oh.
Oh, he was on that dance floor just getting it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I love life.
Huh?
I love life. I love people.
But he said tequila shots. I had to think twice what the kind of shot that would be. Now, what kind of shots are they getting? What's this little herb that's growing?
They taking all kind of shots now.
I mean, but it's a. What are they?
That's a Mexican shot.
That's my trouble. I can't think sometimes of the next word I want to say.
It's all good. It's all good. So you absolutely love life and you live it. I tell people all the time, my hashtag is live life, love it. You got one. You don't sit there going through life being sad.
Yeah. And I think being active like that, he had a large family and everything, and he and the family was always together. I think you dance more with your little granddaughter than, and so that makes a difference,
That dance, just love it. It's part of my life.
Yeah.
Well, my philosophy is if my legs still work, let's go.
Well, sure, I know. I wish mine did, but this knee don't go very fast for me. So.
Well, that's why I said, people ask me all the time, they say, man, you always dancing and stuff. I said, look, there's ever a day I can't dance, there's going to be some video of me getting down. So I can always say, just play the video, or you'll see the evidence.
Oh, no, when they give it a little tune, I can move up the upper part.
You got the shoulder dance.
What's going on now? It's taking a plague away from the people. It's not going to be like it used to be. See, you like when you work 8 hours a day. You want to come home and like to have a nice dinner weekend. You like to go somewhere. You like football. You like to go to football, or baseball, or basketball. You can't do that no more.
Well, hopefully, if folks take their COVID shots, we'll be able to get back to normal as fast as possible. That's what I'm hoping.
Uh-huh.
Well, we have enjoyed being here. Greenwood is sacred ground. Mm-hmm. More than 300 folks lost their lives. Mm-hmm. But our mission is to keep speaking truth and keep the story going, and not relying on somebody else to tell our story. And we're going to make sure that folks always are aware of your story, what happened here.
I appreciate you digging me up and pulling me in on this.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, like I say, I'm always running to him late at night on the dance floor.
Oh.
So, see, I didn't see you late at night on the dance floor, but I got video with him.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the weekend. You get that Hollywood attention with all the photos and all the love they've been showering on y'all.
We will, Vic. Mm-hmm. We will. I'm sure we will.
Experience, and it's something just special, you know, to be honored, to be telling a story about history. That's what I like.
And I bet you didn't mind that $100,000 check presentation up there, huh?
Man, oh my goodness, no.
I didn't think this would ever happen to me.
I've never seen that much money.
Huh?
I have these.
Say it again?
I've never seen that much money.
There you go.
We never had no money.
Get this back on you. There you go.
I used to work 10 hours, I get 10 cents an hour. 10 hours, $1.
Yeah, you know me, I've done the same. So, but this was an honor. I appreciate you folks including us. We've all enjoyed it.
At 5 o'clock in the morning, and you quit at 5.
My grandson, Fraser.
Huh?
My grandson, Ike.
Ike's right there, so he's about to come get you.
Yeah, well, that's all right. If it wasn't for him, now I couldn't be here, you know.
Well, we're glad Ike hooked you up.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm depending on now. My children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren.
Well, that's what their job.
They'll help me.
You took care of them. Their job is to take care of you.
Whatever that check is, well, we'll all enjoy that. Hopefully have, like I tell them, well, I won't be here much longer to help you all do it, but we're going to have fun.
But you're going to enjoy it while you can enjoy it.
Well, sure. I mean, there's so many things we need, you know, so just getting things that you need makes you feel better and be able to live longer and be satisfied. And
Folks, that's our Roland Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Racial injustice. October 2023, Uncle Red became an ancestor at 102 years old. And today, his sister, Mother Fletcher, became an ancestor at the age of 111. They're now joined together in heaven. Folks, that is it for us. We appreciate you joining us right here on Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Star Network as we remember one of the 2 surviving members of the Tulsa Race Massacre. And now there's just one. So we certainly thoughts and prayers go out to Mother Fletcher's family. Folks, that's it for us. If you want to see news like this that you're not going to see anywhere else, that's why you must support Roland Martin Unfiltered, the Black Star Network, the shows that we have here. We're telling stories that no one else is telling. And not only that, we're not just doing a headline. We're not just sitting here giving you time. Ain't nobody else out there is going to show you a 19-minute interview with Mother Fletcher and her brother. No, it's going to be a passing thing. And so that's not how we do it right here. We always pay proper tribute to our ancestors. And so that's why supporting this show is critically important. If you want to contribute to join our Bring the Funk fan club and give via Cash App, use the Stripe QR code. You see it right here, bottom left-hand corner. That's also for credit cards. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle, Roland at RolandSMartin.com. Roland at RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Check some money order. Make it payable to Roland Martin Unfiltered. P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 2003 7-0196. Download the Black Star Network app. Apple phone, Android phone, Apple TV, Android TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Xbox One, Samsung Smart TV. Be sure to get a copy of my book, White Fear, How the Browning of America is Making White Folks Lose Their Minds. Get the book, bookstores, online. Also, you can get the version that I read on Audible. If you want to support the work that we do, get our Black Star Network Roland Martin Unfiltered swag. Go to shopblackstarnetwork.com for T-shirts, hoodies, wall art, mugs, and more. Shopblackstarnetwork.com. Also, all these black-owned products to my left, you can also get that right there on the website as well. So support these companies by going to shopblackstarnetwork.com. And don't forget, download the social media app Fanbase, black-owned. And if you want to be one of the investors, you can go to startengine.com/fanbase. 13.8 million has been raised. What's left? 3.2 million. So the investment ends December 18th. Startengine.com/fanbase. Folks, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow right here, Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Star Network. Holla!